Hello, I am Lynette Clement and I am reading from the September 2021 issue of the Love Exquisite Magazine. I'm reading in the section called For the Love of Relationships, and the article is titled Future Focused. Future, future, future focused. So, for some, thinking about the future can be quite scary, especially if we haven't adequately prepared for the future. We often hear, live in the moment, live for the day, focus on the present, focus on the now, tomorrow is not promised. All of those things are true. However, we also have to plan for the future. We have to plan for the future so that it doesn't, what am I trying to say? So that our future is better, so that it's better than our today, so that our future looks better than our today looks. So you always want to strive to be and do better than your present state. So plan for the future. So, however, we should also have a plan for the future. So we shouldn't only do the things that I said, live in the now, seize the moment. We shouldn't only do those things without having a plan for the future. We should think about how we live today so that we can be here tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that. It is good to seize the moment. Just make sure that in doing so, that moment won't be something that you regret in the future. So remember, as you're out there living your best lives and seizing moments, make sure that what you're doing is not something that you will later regret. I speak to you from experience and hoping that you live vicariously through my experiences so that you don't have to experience the same things that I did. So I'm giving you this information for free, trying to save you the headache, the heartbreak, and whatever the stress, the trauma, whatever it is that I can do to help you do better and be better. I'm giving you all of this knowledge for free. So I hope that you're sucking it up like a sponge and applying some of it to your life, whatever you need to apply to your life that's applicable to your personal situation. So being future focused helps us make strategic, well thought out decisions about what we do with our lives. It is almost like investing in something of value now so that it produces a good return on investment in the future. Have something of value to show in the future. Having something of value to show in the future demonstrates that it was well worth the time and effort that you put into whatever you wanted for your future. Being future focused also allows you to take calculated risk without the intent. With the intent. So let me read that again. Being future focused allows you to take calculated risk with the intent to avoid making poor decisions. When you are in a relationship or seeking a new relationship, approach it with a future focused mindset. Don't just think about this is what I want right now. This is what I want to do right now. Think about, is this good for my future? Is what I want right now good for where I want to go in the future? So have a future focused mindset and avoid doing anything now for immediate gratification that you might later regret. Look at your situation and your mate's situation with wide open eyes. Wide open eyes. My eyes are always somewhat looking closed, but they're there. I'm not asleep, I promise you. I'm not asleep. It's just because of how the camera is positioned and I'm looking down. If I had it up higher, you probably would see my eyes open. But as long as you can hear me, you don't really need to see me. So look at your situation and your mate's situation with wide open eyes. Assess the facts about each other's character and what the two of you bring to the table independently as well as collectively. When you are preparing for college and you are unsure of what your major or what to study in, when you're going to college and you say, well, I don't really know what I want to do as far as my major. I'm going to be a non-declared major until I figure things out. I just know I want to go to college. Let's just say that might be something that you think about. Continue in that situation to be future focused. So think about what you might want to do as far as your career goal. What type of jobs do you want to work in? What type of fields do you want to work in? And then what you do is you do the research. You research the jobs that you want when you after you graduate from college or during your college experience, because you can work during college. During college, look up those job descriptions. I used to tell my advisees this all the time when I worked at a university. Look up the job descriptions, for the jobs that you want. And then you'll look and you'll see, okay, well, these employers are requiring this type of educational background and these types of work experiences. So sometimes you can do an internship to gain experience in those areas. And then you can you can align your educational goals with your career goals. You should always align your educational goals with your career goals. So if you know you want to be a doctor, or you know you want to be a lawyer, or you know you want to be an entrepreneur, or you know you want to be whatever it is that you might want to be, look up those job descriptions and find out what the recruiters are asking for, and then gear your education to align you in the right direction so that when you graduate, then you already have the experience through an internship or a job opportunity. You already have the educational background because that's the path that you chose. Be future focused. It's important. It is important because if you get to live long enough, you'll see, wow, I wish I would have known. That's why you always hear older people say, if I only knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So I'm giving this to you now so that to help you make better choices. So, all right, I'll get back on track. So I already talked about when you are preparing for college. I already talked about when you are aligning yourself to a mate. You want to make sure that you're looking with eyes wide open. You're not overlooking anything, and you're not looking like this with one way. Oh, he cute or she's cute, and I don't care about anything else. Well, it'll work itself out. It takes a whole lot more to make your relationship work. So be future focused. Make sure that person that you choose is somebody that you actually can build a future with. Don't just enjoy them in the moment. You want to be able to enjoy them for a lifetime. I'm having a senior moment here. This is a future focus. This future focus, I'm about to spontaneously combust again right on the camera, and I'm not going to stop it because this is my reality. And I'm blessed to live to see it. So I'm not complaining at all. So again, be future focused. And I'll get back to focus on the article. It is okay to live in the now sometimes, but it is not okay to overlook things now that are important to your future, because make sure you're not so busy living in the moment that the time gets away from you, and then you say, wow, I wish I shoulda, woulda, coulda, so it's okay sometimes to live in the now, but don't always live in the now. The now should prepare you for the future. The now should be preparing you for the future that you want to live. So if you're blessed enough to make it to live a long life and you were not future focused when making decisions, you will wish that you had planned for the future. Be future focused. It helps you plan better, and it gives you an advantage. It gives you an advantage to succeeding in life. So it helps you be better. It helps you be more successful when you get to the future. So that is future focused. It is an article again in the For the Love of Relationships section of the Love Exquisite Magazine for September 2021. I don't know about you, but I am now future focused.